What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I expected to come here and say it's another day, another loss, but Chelsea have somehow proven me wrong, guys. I can't believe it. I expected a loss 2-0. Everyone expected a loss, let's be honest, against Brighton, who've been killing it in the Premier League, against us, who have been getting killed every single game. 1-0. We've managed to win next round of the Carabao Cup. It is unbelievable, amazing. No one expected it to happen. The underdogs have won, guys. We have beaten Brighton. We're on to the next round where we face Blackburn, I think. And this is a good chance. We've got Blackburn next round, and there are a lot of small teams still in there. So we could have a pretty decent Carabao Cup run, at least till the semi-finals. So that is a chance to win a trophy, because the other trophies look pretty slim, the chances to win those. Premier League, we are in a mess, and we've got that terrible run of games coming, which is why it was so important to win this game and the other two that are going to be coming up. Because we've got Fulham and Burnley, and then, as you all know, Arsenal, Brighton, Newcastle, Man U, City, Tottenham. We've got that crazy run, so that's why it's so important that we start winning now. And Nicholas Jackson scores again. I think it was yesterday where I made a short where I was trolling him, saying he's no Drogba. And he goes on and scores. But I think I've got to make more clips like that, because Nicholas Jackson has scored 2 goals. It's not great, but every Chelsea striker who started great did not end great. So hopefully this is a good change. Hopefully Nico Jackson, this is the start of things to come. He won't be playing on the weekend, obviously, but he'll be there for the Burnley game. Burnley have a pathetic defense, let's be honest. Hopefully he can get some goals to bring on some confidence. Now, let's get into the game. Let's get into the lineups. Finally, Pochettino plays a simple 4-2-3-1. Colwell at centre back, Chilwell at left back. I've been dying to say those words. Thiago Silva gets a well-deserved rest. And I've got to admit, he is aging, guys. Thiago Silva, last few games I've noticed, he's aging. He's not impenetrable with him in our defense recently. I've seen this season. So maybe it's really his time he's getting on. So he got a well-deserved break. Colwell and Disasi absolutely solid at the back, with Chilwell at left back finally. Kukurella at right back, he had no other option. He put on a solid game, which is good for his confidence as well and his form. Midfield, we had Caicedo and, was it Ugochukwu or was it Gallagher? I think it was Ugochukwu. Caicedo, Ugochukwu, perfect defensive pivot. Both of them great CDMs. And then finally, guys, midfield 3. Cole Palmer as the number 10. Finally, he gets a start. Cole Palmer, Ian Maatsen and Mudryk, and Nicholas Jackson up top, obviously. Mudryk was brilliant. This is going to be the season Mudryk lights up. No matter how Chelsea play, Mudryk is finally going to arrive at this season. You remember how he played against Brighton in pre-season? That game was some next level stuff from Mudryk. This is, I'm sure, going to be the season he absolutely pops off. And moving on to Cole Palmer, what a start, what a first start, what a debut. He was mostly responsible for the goal. What a pass to Jackson, and Jackson coolly slots it in. You can see on Jackson's face, he's absolutely frozen. You know, during the celebrations, he can't believe it. He's like, oh my god, I've actually scored. I can't believe it. So that was the first goal, and then the second goal, that wasn't offside. Let's be honest, guys, that wasn't offside. Imagine if we had a 2-0 win on the board and Jackson scored 2. That would have been so much of a huge confidence boost. That would have been amazing, guys. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. No VAR in the Carabao Cup. But the first half, there were some dodgy mistakes from Robert Sanchez. I think he got under pressure against his old club, considering he became the number 2 at Brighton before he left. Made that one mistake, missed pass, the guy chipped it over Sanchez. If that could have gone in, we could have been talking about a very different story right now. The other one, when Caicedo got tackled, he was under pressure, Sanchez passed it to him. That was a comfortable save. But yeah, we got a bit lucky in the first half that we didn't concede. It was a normal Chelsea game, dominating possession, etc., not doing much. And then second half, everyone looked stronger. everyone looked stronger, more prepared in the second half, and then Jackson with the goal, which in the end, that was enough to seal the win. So that's all we care about. The formation was perfect. Finally, Pochettino listening to the fans. Enzo and Sterling deserved the rest. They got it. Kukurella, I was frightened. I was frightened that Mitoma would absolutely skin Kukurella on that left side. But Kukurella actually managed pretty well. He didn't do... There was no really bad moments from him. So that's good because he was not that great last season. Hopefully, this is a change for Kukurella. He was linked with exit from the club, but he stayed. He's got in his first game of the season, so that is good. Colville at centre-back was solid. Finally, Colville in his natural position. Same with Cole Power. Finally, he's playing. Finally, Ian Matson gets some game time. And Broer came on for the last 5 minutes. He's going to take some time to ease back in, but he's going to have to play on Monday against Fulham because Nico Jackson, of course, suspended, too many yellow cards. Pochettino has talked about that, he'll sort it out. But the problem, guys, is Ben Chilwell's injury. Last few minutes in stoppage time, Ben Chilwell limped off. He is declared injured by Pochettino. We have no idea what the extent of his injury is. We'll find out probably today. If he, it struck me today reading an article. Ben Chilwell's 26 now. He's no youngster anymore. If he gets injured again, I think you could start to see Ben Chilwell being a top player who could never reach his best because of injuries. Same with Rhys James. Though Rhys James is younger, so he doesn't have to be declared such a title just yet. But Chilwell, after winning the Champions League that season and the next season, he started off so well. He scored like 4 goals in 4 games, I remember. And then he got injured, and then last season as well. He has potential to be the best left back in the Premier League. But he keeps getting injured. So it's dangerous, All these guys Chelsea have keep getting injured. Rhys James is almost recovered. But almost is too far at Chelsea. Almost means, he'll play next month. That's almost at Chelsea. And then, there's no point talking about the injuries, guys. They're there, but we definitely need to find out what has gone wrong that we're getting so many injuries compared to any other club or just any other season. We never had these many injuries in the Roman era. Never. Moving on in the match, Ugo Chukwu almost got a red card. That could have been a red card. If Gusto got a red card, that should have been a red card. Thankfully it wasn't, because that could have disrupted the game if we were down to 10 men, as we saw against Aston Villa on the weekend. And speaking of the Premier League, now with this win, we should be full of confidence against Fulham. And even though I would have expected not much, after this result, I'm expecting a win on Monday, guys. I am expecting a win on Monday. Because first, I thought the season is again going downhill. But now after this win, I'm expecting a win on Monday. And if we can win against both Fulham and Burnley, and we can manage to win the next game in the Carabao Cup as well, I have some hope for that stretch of games where instead of 4 to 6 points, hopefully out of a possible 24, we can get 10 at least. Hopefully. But that can only happen if we win the next 2 games. That is the only thing that can give us confidence. Nothing else can. So that is it, guys. Chelsea finally won a football match. Nico Jackson scored. If you enjoyed, guys, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. And I'll see you for the next one, guys. It will probably be the Fulham game review. Let's hope we win, guys. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.